First one, find the algebraic expression for each of the visual patterns. Complete the table. Number one, each colored set of stars makes a ring around the pattern. The black star in the middle does not count as part of the pattern, so I'm not counting this one right here. That one is already included. Start with the 5 stars in the center ring and then work outward. All right, so the first ring is counted right here, around the one I circled. How many stars are around the first ring? 5. That includes this one. Those 5. Next question, ring number 2. How many stars around those 5 then? See a pattern yet?
Yep.
3, 4, 20. So the algebraic expression. So I got a little note there that says we're going to use R for rings, S for stars. So how many stars do we have? That means what am I doing to the ring number? We did this with boxes with the circles, right? What am I doing to ring number 1 to get 5? What am I doing to ring number 2 to get 10? What am I doing to ring number 3 to get 15? Times it by 2 or 5? You said both. 5. I'm taking 5 times the ring number. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4, 20. So now I should be able to answer. Kira. 8th ring. How many? Landon, this is just for Kira. 40. Number of stars equals 5 times the 8th ring. 5 times 8 is 40 stars. Capiche? Next one. Again, patterns. Do one more together and I'll have you try one. Landon, would you read number 2, please?
The blank X at the center of this pattern does not count as part of the pattern. The first ring involves the 4 gray.
Okay, so that means this little X here doesn't count for the first ring. Okay, go ahead. The first ring involves the 4 squares. Yep.
Around the blank X. The next ring has 8 black.
So again, I'm going to make a little note. I'm going to use R and S again because I have ring and squares this time instead of stars. So I'm plugging in R and S. So ring number 1, how many squares? Landon actually read this, so you don't even have to count.
1.
The first ring involves the 4 gray squares. Landon, you even read it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second ring. 8. We're just looking at the black ones. Last one? 12. Emmett, what's my equation? Number of squares equals? What am I doing to the ring number? 4 times R. Because I don't know exactly how many rings I'm going to have. But I'm taking 4 times that number. 1 times 4, 2 times 4, 3 times 4, 4 times 4, 5 times 4. It's asking me for the 11th ring. Madison, what will that be? 44. 11 times 4. 44 squares. All right, I want you to try number 3. We're going to use R for rings. What should we use for number of hexagons? H. So we're using R and H. Kind of got a honeycomb look there to it.
I already said that.
Landon says it looks like a honeycomb if anybody cares. the thing on or I'm duct tape on
Remember
my
the
face?
square. Yeah.
Better count the number of hexagons again, man. Count with me. Oh, close. You got the same issue those two do.
What? I got it right.
Got the same issue those two do.
You mean 3?
Really?
Those three do.
Probably a little.
Madison counted wrong. Got her own issues. All right. So we said we're going to use R and H here, right?
Oh, right. So H equals that, whatever that.
All right. So 1, 6, 2, 12, 3, 18. As long as we can count, we should have had that right.
Yeah, Maddie.
All right. So now that you know that, that's an easy fix, Madison, right? Just take our time a little more. Algebraic equation. So whatever is on the bottom here, guys, notice this one was H, this one was S. What letter came first?
H.
Whatever's on the bottom, right? So in this case, it's going to be number of hexagons. H
I got it right.
equals
I put S.
6 times R. Yeah, the problem with the S is we didn't even have an S. We decided H. We decided H. So how many hexagons do we have in the 6th ring? 6 times 6 is?
36.
36. Label it. 36 hexagons. Final question. I would like you to answer number 4. Give you one more shot. We're going to use R and let's go O. Actually, O kind of looks like a 0. Let's use N for number of hexagons or octagons. R and N. R and N. Silently, Landon.
R and N?
R and N, because the O kind of looks like a 0.
We should bring a dog to school. Your dog's scary. Your dog bites.
My dog's ugly.
He goes to school. He barked at me when I walked through your house.
That was my dog.
Oh.
My dog's
Opie
nice.
goes to school with my mom
Why doesn't he come to school here?
The cat.
because my mom works there and he's a therapy dog at my mom's school.
Mm-hmm. I need special therapy now. Give me the dog.
Got it.
Me too. Finally did it the right way, guys. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
I can count it.
4 times 20?
Hey, she has her book.
She has her book.
No.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, yeah.
These are mean.
4 times 0, I never do.
Caleb, what are you smiling? You lost your phone.
Kayla. Huh? So close.
You
And
should-
on.
You should hot glue his mask on his
What?
face.
What if we all get our stuff taken?
All right.
My book's just
Ring. 1,
I'm still surprised.
4, 2, 8, 3, 12. I think everybody.
Where do you get that 3 from? What 3? What are we doing?
Emmett, just keep
1,
your mouth shut.
2, 3.
What 3?
What?
I don't know what you're saying, why that doesn't work. All right, so it's N equals 4 times R. And again, we just used N because sometimes the O looks like a 0. So the next one, 20 times 4, 80. Octagons. 4 times 20.
Got it.
All right, take a look at the homework.
Hey, when we finish homework, can we work on other homework?
No,
Question number 1.
if we finish, you need to have a rematch.
1, 2, and 3 are gonna test your artistic skills a little bit.
I have no artistic skills.
You need to finish the pattern. What will the next pattern look like? So you are drawing a picture. Take your time. on those. So if you look at the first one, start with 1, then I have 3, then I have 6. Look what they drew. You're going to do that with all 3 of those. If that is enough room for you, do it on a different sheet of paper, which is recommended anyway. Question number 2, draw your arrows. Simplify. Draw your arrows. Simplify. Question number 3. Take a look at that one. Aisha, would you read the directions, please, for question 3?
Select the visual pattern that matches the algebraic pattern. The N represents the number of small shapes, and the X represents the shape number.
All right, so N represents the small shapes, X represents the large. Okay, so this is shape 1, shape 2, shape 3. I think you can handle that one. And activity 4, show your work. You want to try one of these ones together?
Yeah.
All right,
Number 1.
number 1.
No, number 1's already done.
No, it's not.
Oh,
All right, so X squared means X times X, right? X is the shape number. So what's shape number 1?
Square. Oh wait, no, circle.
Shape 1, right?
A circle.
What's 1 squared?
A circle.
What is 1 squared?
Oh, nothing.
1. That means shape 1, I should have 1 shape. That's all true. Shape 2, what's 2 squared?
3.
No. 4. I should have 4 objects.
Oh, no.
You can already see which one it is. There's only one that has 4.
Yeah,
I see
it's
it.
C.
This one has 4 right there. This has 3, this has 3. Your answer is going to be C. 3 squared is 9. Which one has 9? Still the last one with the triangles.
That's